But we are recording, friends. What's up, David? What's up, Mark? Great to see you, my friend. David Zubla in the house. Dawn, Haley, Trent. Everybody's dropping in. So good. Okay, Jackie, back to you. What were you saying?
I'm saying that if you don't have a Katie in your life, you want to get a Katie in your life. She is the director of operations for Success Journey Academy, and she makes sure that we record everything. So thank you, Katie.
Beautiful.
What I was saying was, hey, this is a great meeting on Mondays. I've got people that I want to bring into this. I'm just not sure what the rules of the game are. What do they need to do? What do I need to do to make sure that they meet the criteria to be part of this amazing group? And then, of course, there's Fiji in November, where I'm going to be, and some of you are going to be. And if you don't plan on being there, you might want to check in with any one of my coaches and find out what's in the way of you believing that you deserve to be there, because that's what we do at my company. But in the meantime, what I want to know is, how do I invite people? What are the rules of the game? Because I want to bring Katie to Fiji. She's on my team, but I don't know the rules. So there's a lot of things going on in my world. And Mira, what I said before you started recording that I'll say now. One of the most powerful messages I've received in the last 72 hours was the one from you, where you told me that you understood that when it comes to social media, I've got a learning curve, and I didn't have to worry anymore because you and your team got me. You were holding me in your hands, and that's made some amazing miracles happen for me in the last 2 days. So thank you.
Thank you. I'm excited about to hear about those miracles. Yay. Let's give it up for Jackie, bringing the energy right to start. So welcome, everyone. What's up, Marianne? What's up, Trent? What's up, Ezzy in the house? Laya. Super happy that you're all here. What's up, Brittany? Empress. Okay, I now covered everyone. Oh, we got Chris Salem, my man. What's up? Welcome. Okay, so to answer your question, how do you invite people, whether it's this mastermind or Fiji or any of the Manifest X experiences that we're creating? Thank you so much for that question. I love connections. This is invite and referral only, meaning that if you're here, somebody that I trust invited you here, or you got a direct message from me that I invited you here. And so that's how we want to keep it. We want to keep the energy high. So if you know somebody who vibes with this energy, okay, who is ready for this, I trust you, all of you here, enough that you will invite the right people here, period. So you can bring people here. And the first time attending is always, it's a gift. They'll be here as your guests. I don't want to say that it's free. They'll be here as it's not free, if it doesn't make sense. There's a cost to everybody being here, our lifetime, our energy, everything that it took to build this. And when you invite somebody, you can invite them as your guest. Does that make sense? And then some people decide to join some of our paid programs or become a committed member. And there's a generous referral bonus for that. We love to send people money as a thank you. So, of course, by all means. When it comes to Fiji, it has multiple layers. There's an application process. There's a vibe check with me one-on-one. And there's a vibe check with Jules, who leads the event. And so that's the process. So I know Katie would love to go. Katie is amazing. I know Katie. Katie has my stamp of approval to join us in Fiji. And her next step is, yes, I know, right? So her next step is to jam with Jules for phase 2 of the application process. And I can make that happen via introduction. Email is fine. I actually prefer WhatsApp introductions or 1 minute, like if you know me on Facebook, then you know I love 1 minute voice message introductions and messages. No, I have a rule, by the way. If you guys message me, 3 minutes is it. If you send me a 3-minute voice message or more than 3 1-minute voice messages, I'm no longer listening to minute 4 and beyond. So 3 voice messages I can do. Other than that, imagine everyone here sending me 3-minute worth of messages. I'm going to be busy just listening to messages for 2 hours every day without even responding or having a conversation. So when you type it though, I can scan, I can respond easily. So anyway, welcome guys. Please invite your friends. We have a special Monday Mastermind link. Boom, it's in the comments. And it actually, if it's working correctly, it allows you to add this to your calendar so that you get automated reminders from your Google Calendar or whatever platform you use. I love Add Event is the platform that I use for it, because with one click, you can add it to your calendar and have all of your reminders. That's how I work. If it's not on my calendar, it doesn't happen. So I thought it might be helpful. So you can use that link for your own service, for your own benefits, but you can also use that for inviting friends. Does that make sense? Great questions, Jackie. Love that. Cool. So today is an extremely special day. Who knows why today is special? Just like raise your hand. Why is today special? Reverend Kelly, Jackie's up, Brittany's both hands up. Okay, so Brittany really knows something. Dawn knows. Okay, I also want to acknowledge Dawn, our newest member. Last week, Jackie Simmons was our newest Manifest X Mastermind member. Dawn is our newest member right now. So super excited for you to be here, Dawn. You absolutely belong here. I can't wait for everybody to learn more about the incredible work that you do. Dawn has a master's in spiritual psychology, right? I thought it's right. So incredible, lifelong practitioner and trainer in all things quantum field. Okay, so Empress says it's the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. I saw Dawn's hand go up, and Brittany. I want to hear from Brittany's eating, so I'm gonna give you time to finish eating. I want to hear from Dawn. Dawn, did you raise your hand for speaking on the Lionsgate? Can you tell me what it's all about?
I don't know if I can tell you what it's all about, but I've definitely been enjoying meditating during the last 2 weeks through it, and just feeling all of the beautiful energy coming in from Sirius, and just continuing to align with that and my own higher self, just to bring more and more of the field in. So that's how I've been connecting to it. I'm Leo, so this is kind of a special time of year for me. My birthday's in about a week. So I've always kind of celebrated this, but I don't claim to be an astrologer or anybody. So, I mean, I will defer the field to people that maybe have a little bit more knowledge on this. I'm more of just practicing with the energy.
Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, special for our Leos. So it's interesting because we have numerology and astrology on meeting. It's a special planetary and star alignment right now and during this time window. And at the same time, numerology, it's 8-8, which is the numbers of abundance. And it's very good timing to set intentions during this time, to build something during this time. For our manifesting generators and human design and generators, this is the time to like build something, get something in motion, and you'll find the resources, the people, and everything you need to make it happen will come into fruition more easily during this time. So very exciting time, perfect time for us to do some manifesting together, right? So we're about to kick that off. I already got the intuitive downloads to give you guys exactly what's needed. And so the way I roll, I do have a structure for this. We always start with wins. We always want people to connect with each other during this. We always do a meditation or an activation of sorts. And we also do some form of content or training, something that you can keep with you for the rest of your life and implement in your life and your businesses. And we have a little bit of accountability going on. Sometimes I challenge you. And sometimes you get exclusive invitations, like the invitation to Fiji last week when Jules Schroeder was speaking. And so that's still happening, by the way, you guys. If you've been interested in joining us for the Fiji experience, we still have some spots available, and they are filling up fast. Jackie just joined. Katie looks like she's up next. And if you have been looking to dive deeper into our world in person, it's extremely amazing and powerful. By the way, that is the 11/11 date that I'll be facilitating manifesting in Fiji, on Fiji, and we'll be masterminding with 65 to 75 entrepreneurs on an island. And it's just us. It's an intimate experience. And we booked out the island. It's like private island experience. It's absolutely insane. So if you like this stuff, you're going to want to be there. Yes, if it's your birthday week. So incredible. Nicole, my queen, she's going to be there. It's her birthday on the 10th as well. So it's going to be very, very powerful and fun. And we have, it's for artists and entrepreneurs. So we have literally jam sessions every night. So if you have some kind of performance, if you love to perform, play an instrument, or bring your artistry into this work, you can, and you're encouraged to, and we're going to be jamming on that as well. Super stoked. All right, so that's Fiji. If you want to be part of it, drop like a hashtag Fiji. Drop like a hashtag Fiji, so I know who to chat with later. Leah is here, our kick-ass assistant who helps track everyone who wants to be part of any of the things that we do. Awesome. Rachel drops the hashtag Fiji. Oh, would so love to see you there, Rachel. That's going to be fucking epic. Let's fucking go. And I know Nikki's going to lose her mind as well. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's drop right in. So I have a special experience planned out for you. So before we begin, what we're going to do is in the chat, one great way to get to know each other is I just want you to share a win. Okay, what is the biggest celebration that you can share with each other right now that you can acknowledge for yourself? Maybe it's something you've accomplished, maybe something that happened, maybe it's you taking more time off than before. No win is too small. Whether it's, hey, maybe you did a post and it generated one lead. That is progress, right? It doesn't need to be, I just had a 6-figure payday, right? Even though when you do have that, by all means, let us know, right? But no win is too small. Just invite you to drop a win in the chat. It helps us all get to know you better and what's important to you in your life. And what it helps us with is, as entrepreneurs and humans, our minds are wired to look for what's missing, look for what is the problem, look for what is not enough yet, right? And it's just a terrible way to live life. Even though it's great for problem solving, it is just a terrible way to live life. Dan Sullivan wrote a book called The Gain versus the Gap. And he talks all about how in marketing or in life, we're always trained to widen the gap and, create the gap and tell people about the gap, meaning from their current state where they currently are at to the future state where they want to be. And the truth is the gap is always going to be there, right? There's always another level to get to and it never ends. Like, where is the finish line? Anybody found the finish line yet when it comes to creating success? It's never finished. And so the gain is just acknowledging all that you have already accomplished, acknowledging all that you have already become. And when you do that and you reflect on that more often, what does it do? It builds your confidence, it raises your levels of energy, and then you can start living in an existence where you're coming from a whole and complete state and create towards your vision from there. Isn't that cool? I think that's pretty neat. So with that said, what are you celebrating right now? I have so many wins, I could do the entire call on my wins, but I'm gonna just share a small one. I went hiking for an hour by myself in the mountains yesterday. So I'm officially fully living the LA life, and it's a dream. I love working out, I love being in nature, and I meditated on top of a mountain, manifested according to the Lion's Gate, and I already set my intentions for what's coming this month and this quarter. So I'm celebrating that. I'm also celebrating a new team member, Jasmine Johnson, who's been here last week. She just joined the Manifest X team, which is so insane and exciting. So I like I said, I can go on all day and I won't. I want to make this about you guys' win. I'm just modeling, and then we're going to dive into our activation for the Lion's Gate. All right, Chris, keynote for IBM Singapore. What's up? Let's go. Let's go. Congratulations, my man. Rachel.
Hey, Meryl, thanks.
That sounds huge, man. You might have to drop, like, what is your success secret to manifesting IBM level? That's a huge multi-billion-dollar company. How do you land that gig, my friend?
Well, it's just been, I've been professionally speaking for a long time. So it's a matter of really knowing the key influencers in that particular industry. So I speak at many different industry events worldwide. So it was through a talk that I did at a medical imaging management conference that I did about 4 weeks ago in Phoenix. And somebody there from IBM from Singapore was there. And they were putting together a session around mindset, which actually happens to be my sweet spot.
Right.
And it just worked out. So they're asking me, it's not that I'm going in person for this one. I'm doing a virtual keynote, and then it'll be followed by coaching the day after, which will be a 3-hour session. So
congratulations, my man. That's exciting. It sounds like it was a networking. Like, you knew somebody, you got to show up and present there, and they're like, yo, you got to connect over here. I love that. Epic. Jackie says Miro made me a speaker slot happen for me in Fiji. Yes, I'm so stoked. Your message is so powerful. I'm so stoked. And super stoked for Katie to be part of it. I'm holding the vision. Epic. Cool. I'm seeing all of your wonderful wins. Mark Rover doubled the portfolio, and Empress celebrates enrollment. It's Eve. Am I pronouncing your name right, Eve? I'm doing my best. Please forgive me. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Is it Ivy? I'm guessing right now. Names are important to me.
I know her as Eve.
Okay, great.
So you'll know. Eve, it works for unless she tells me otherwise.
Epic. Cool. It says no Eve, so I don't know if that means don't say Eve. Please clarify. I see you in the chat. Beautiful. Well, let's do this. I do want to celebrate getting her name absolutely perfectly right. So just if it is Eve, just put 100%. Okay, great. I love it. Yes, Eve works. We got it. Names are so important. Why are names so important? Because it's the most important word for each of one of us. It's what we've been taught Since we were babies and infants, we've been instilled that. So if you want to be a master networker, which will increase your net worth when your master net worth, right? There's a relationship, especially for you speakers here and your super connectors. Then like start there. Let people know that they're important by mastering their name and the way it's pronounced. Beautiful. Like when you see me at a networking event, you'll notice that everybody will know my name by the end of it. And the reason is because I know everyone's name at the event. Epic. All right, let's freaking do this. So go ahead and who's ready to activate more abundance, to take advantage of this numerology, astrology date? Okay, all the heads are already up. Y'all are super ready. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You can go ahead and close your eyes. Yeah, go close your eyes and just feel into your body. Feel the sensations inside of your body. Notice your heart. How are you feeling right now? And some people say, I ask them how they're feeling, they say good. Well, good is not it's not a feeling, it's not an emotion. What is your emotional state right now? Feel into your heart. If your emotional state was a movie genre, what movie genre would it be? Would it be a comedy, a romantic comedy, like an Adam Sandler movie? Or a horror movie? Are you like terrified or something? Sometimes the thriller is like, oh shit, I don't know who's going to sign up today. I don't know what's going to happen next. Right? Just noticing without judgment. Everything is perfect here. Go ahead and feel the sensation on your skin, the temperature in the room, any air circulation around you. Notice the sounds. What is the sound that's furthest away from you? And what sounds are closest to you right now? Just any sounds that are happening in your environment, just allow them to become part of your manifestation, meditation practice. It's all happening for you. Sometimes we hear distractions, not just here in a meditation, but in life. What if they're just invitations to practice our discipline? What are they just invitations to practice our boundaries and saying no to things that are not in alignment with our highest vision? Seeing the world, it's only opportunities to test your resilience. Seeing the world in that way makes anything a fun challenge. It can be. Fun is available. Joy is available. So go ahead and breathe into your heart. And I want you to send your energy to the ground. Imagine golden roots coming out of my spine, going past the soil, past the concrete, connecting with the core of the earth, with the center of the earth, the molten metal center of the earth. Just feel the weight of the planet Earth beneath you. Super grounding, so supportive, unwavering support directly beneath your feet. Ever notice that it's been there your entire life? And even though it's so solid and so supportive, the entire planet is floating in space, just like the rest of us. And that's the duality for you, holding two opposing ideas at the same time and still function. When you crack that code, you're allowed to receive more. You're allowed to enable to receive more when you're able to acknowledge the things that you don't want, where you're not there yet, the gap, and live in a place of already having accomplished everything that you desire, already living your dream at the same time. You don't need to maintain a struggle or a struggle story to be motivated enough to accomplish your goals. You can be in the celebration, in the vibration of success now, and still shine and manifest and create and empower others and win by being happy now, feeling successful now, and creating from there. So in your mind's eye, I want you to go back. First, you float up as your energy comes from the ground up through your body, lighting up each one of your energy centers, your power centers, from the root, from the bottom of your spine to the top of your head. I want you to notice a ball of light forming at the top of the head. I have a very special activation for you today, for this Lion's Gate. I want you to notice the ball of light forming at the top of your head. It's a beautiful ball of light. I want you to energize it. I want you to notice what color it is. And I want you to float and put yourself inside of that ball of light. And on 3, I'm going to shoot with you like a rocket ship that's weightless, past the stratosphere, past the brightest stars. On 3, 1, 2, 3, up, 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 past the moon and the stars, higher and higher, feeling lighter and lighter. And the higher you go, the lighter you feel. And the lighter you feel, the higher you go. And you go past the galaxies, and the world gets smaller as a speck of dust. You leave all your worries behind, and you float past the edge of the universe as if you could. And the whole universe gets smaller like a speck of dust. And you go past the bright colors and dark colors through layers and layers of colors, floating higher and higher, feeling lighter and lighter. Through this golden band, higher and higher. Through this jello-like substance, feeling lighter and lighter. Through this pink cloud of compassion. Through this pink cloud of compassion, feeling the compassion in your heart. Entering this white light, this iridescent white light. You may feel a tingling sensation at the top of your head or not. That's okay. I just want you to feel the presence of this divine white light. And I want you to float into the nucleus of this white light now and let go of your bubble now. And breathe this energy in. Just notice what's not possible here with this energy. And breathe in the energy of possibility and potential into your body. What's not love here? And breathe in the energy of love into your body. What's not abundant here? And breathe in the energy of abundance into your body now. And from this place, I want you to look back in the past and just see your life story unfold from the moment you were born. And this is an alternate version of your life story. It's a new timeline, like as if we could change the past and unlock a new dimension where everything happened for you and worked out perfectly, always has and always will. So I just want you to see yourself growing up, see yourself at birth. What a beautiful child. Send yourself so much love and compassion, seeing you just shine, just confident, just certain, just connected, protected, loving yourself, loving others, confident. And I want you to see yourself go through school empowered. And all these events from the past where in the past you would feel bullied or taken advantage of, that all goes away. You're empowered. You're unstoppable. You're amazing. And you know it the entire time. You have nothing to prove. And just move through your entire lifetime with such grace, through elementary and middle school, through high school, into your professional career. And everything just worked out for you. Everything was happening for you. I want you to go through your relationships, and you held your boundaries. You had epic communication the entire time. You didn't sacrifice your well-being for others. You were a source of greatness the entire time. You were giving from your overflow. And you knew how to nourish yourself. And you go all the way up until this very moment realizing that everything has happened for you to put you in this exact right now moment, to seize everything that you've ever wanted. So just take a moment to look back, like a path that you've had, the path of your past, and just find your gratitude, reverence. It's a very special flavor of gratitude. Find a sense of respect for your journey. There's the times that you were fired or betrayed. The day happened for you. When it wasn't happening for you at the time, it was working on you. It was working for you to become who you are now, which is the perfect version of you, to seize everything that you desire now, in this moment now. I want you to breathe the truth of that into every cell of your being, every cell of your body, into the depth of your DNA. And just look at what are your top accomplishments. I know that venturing out as an entrepreneur and going all in was a major accomplishment, a big risk, so much trust. It was this impulse I couldn't turn off. I had to follow it. Even made no sense to anyone in my environment. They told me I couldn't be an entrepreneur, just like they told me I couldn't go to America when I went to school in Germany. And yet here we are, empowering hundreds and over 1,000 entrepreneurs now in our community. So much respect for that. I remember freaking out about our first retreat, the Fuck Yes Life Mastermind in Mexico, in Tulum, being so nervous, like it wasn't going to happen or something. And then it being a breakthrough in my life. I manifested my soulmate that same week. We did our first $155,000 in sales, launching our generational worth mastermind. And it completely changed the trajectory of our life and business, our team, forever. Just having deep respect for all the versions of me that it took to become who I am now. And I want you to look forward. What are those events for you? Take 2 or 3 moments in your history you can just find respect for now. Reverence, gratitude in your heart. Feel that gratitude fully. Allow yourself to open more. Relax just 10% more than before. Now, looking forward, what are the next 3 accomplishments that you look forward to creating effortlessly with massive trust in yourself, gratitude for your journey? What are the next 3 milestones that you happily report in the next 90 days, in the next year, 3 years or 5 years, 10 years out? What are just 3 bucket list events that you're going to be so stoked that they happened while you still had this lifetime? What's the first one on your timeline that you're so stoked to accomplish? See it, name it in your mind's eye. What's that second event? I want you to see it fully. See how your friends and people who believe in you celebrate you. And what's that ultimate milestone? The big one. What is the dream? The key moment. Maybe it's rocking the stage with 3,000 to 10,000 people in the audience. Maybe it's landing some kind of gig on TV or massive publicity. Maybe it's serving some kind of leader of nations or speaking at the UN. You know your dreams. Only you know. Maybe it's that payday, that $1 million day. Maybe it's ringing the bell, going public with your company. I want you to see it fully. What is the dream? Now that you see yourself accomplishing it, I want you to come back and float all the way back into your heart. And just go ahead and say quietly to yourself in your mind's eye, Creator, it's commanded that I have this in my life now. Those are the magic words. Just like working with Siri or Alexa, you can make commands of higher consciousness, the infinite intelligence that connects all living things. Your subconscious mind is your transmitter. So you can say, Creator has commanded that I have this in my life now. Some people like to say it is requested, and that's okay too. Dear universe, dear God, creator of all that is, choose what works for you. This is how you command the universe into being what you want it to. You're bending reality. Creator, it's commanded that I have this in my life now. Now name your top 3 accomplishments. Feel it in your heart now, like it's already done. I'm so grateful and excited that I have this in my life now. Maybe it's those dream clients, those dream stages, or that partnership, that investor, whatever it takes for you to grow. I own this, that's right. See it done and say, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Show me. And as you float all the way into your heart, I want you to witness the events happening. I want you to feel what it feels like when it's already done. How do you feel? How do you breathe? How do you walk? How do you carry yourself? I want you to bring that into the now moment. And on my count of 5, I want you to be fully back into the present moment, fully ready, knowing that this is who you are now, fully accepting it into the depth of your DNA in the highest and best way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fully back, present, back in the room, knowing that this is in your life now. Beautiful. So what we're going to do is open up breakout rooms and just to share. We're going to do 3-minute breakout rooms. So you're going to be partnered up and you each have 1 minute to share. And we'll come back. I want you to share how you're feeling. What are your accomplishments and just your biggest insight from that experience. Use this opportunity to share with each other what you're creating, because we're all holding the vision for you to create that and support you with the resources. Okay. So you got 3-minute breakout rooms. We got assign automatically, that should work. Perfect.
Isn't text so much fun?
What do you say?
She said, isn't tech fun? And then she left.
Yes, technology is fun all day. What's up, Brittany? You are muted. I was gonna hang out with you, but I'm noticing Reverend Kelly needs a partner. Are you okay with me sending you to her?
Yep.
Awesome. Room 8. There you go.
Right there.
Oh, hey, Rev Kelly, I'm just sending you Brittany to join you in your room number 8. She just went. Can you snap back or do I need to move you? I think I can move you there. Okay.
Hi, Miro.
What's up, guys? I just figured I'd jump in and be a fly on the wall if you are sharing wins, or how's it going?
No, we're talking about. Yeah, go ahead, James.
Oh, well, I had two questions. First, I understood the assignment, describe to each other in 1 minute what our best self would look like inside our own manifestation. And then the second one, kind of a weird question. It's how you put a message to the top of my screen, but it's not in the chat. I don't know. That was so weird. Did you just do a message to everyone? And it came up on the top, but it's not in the chat. I don't know how to review that. It was so quick.
Gotcha. Cool.
What was that?
Cool. I'm typing it into the chat.
Okay. Was that like a special kind of chat where it just shows up?
It was a
on the screen?
broadcast. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw it, but it was really quick and then it went away. I was like, what was that? Because he was asking me what the assignment was, and I was starting to use my own words, and I saw that, and I was like, oh, well, maybe he can do that.
Yeah. Beautiful. So you could see it in the chat now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm gonna tell everybody, take 1 more minute. If you're done early, talk amongst yourselves.
And then do you come and get us out of these chat rooms, or do we?
I will close it out in 1 minute.
Okay.
Cool. Beautiful. So what did you see yourself accomplishing, James?
So for me, it was like I had everything I wanted and had everything I had worked for, and basically, I think like a lot of my accomplishment was, or I think I think people had pride for me or were happy in me, like because I didn't really change, and I think growing up as I've wanted millions of dollars and big things in life, people show resistance because they're like, oh, he's gonna change. But it was kind of like, well, I proved all of them wrong. They were wrong. Like I did. I'm still the same person, and it's like, but now I have, what I've worked for, what I thought I should have had, and what I handle, and I'm making
Beautiful.
everybody happy. It was like they didn't even want to apply the rules to me and the people I knew. Like, you guys are good enough people. You can make the rules on your own.
That's right.
It was a really good. It was a good feeling.
Did you like it? So what was the feeling? Like, how did it feel?
Kind of like almost like righteousness, almost like just
Righteousness.
being.
No, I think you just said it, bro. Righteousness. That was the first word that came out. So trust that. That's good.
Okay.
That's powerful. Cool, man. I'm gonna hop back. I have a question for Leia. Meet me in the main room, Leia. I'll be right back. Hang out just for a second, James. Okay.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, I can just stay here and you'll hit the button and it'll take me back.
Perfect.
Okay.
Hi, Miro.
Let's bring him back. Having too much
Want to share my
fun.
wins?
Oh, you want to?
Yeah.
I want to hear that. Okay.
Yeah. Aside from the house that was being rebuilt, I have gone ahead and enrolled my 5 kids. They're all enrolled. Yeah.
Oh, all your 5 kids are in school now.
Yes. Yeah. That's my biggest win.
Oh, dude, that's so great. I want you to share with the group. That's huge. Because I know some people here, in fact, Jackie recently contributed to our fundraiser.
Yeah.
I don't know how much. I haven't been able to log in. I just saw the notification come through.
That's $100.
Oh, that's super generous. Amazing.
Yeah. Super generous. Thanks.
Let's give you a big shout out. I love that so much.
Hi.
What's up, Empress? You look happy.
What's up?
Yeah, I was sharing my wins.
Oh, okay. What was your win, Leah?
Not yet. I want everybody to know that.
Later.
Oh, okay. Look, Trent and I came back out with a vision, but I'm gonna have Trent to share it. Not yet.
Oh man, a lot of shares are lighting up, so that's gonna be so fun. Look at your faces. What's up, Scott? Great to see you, my friend. What's up, Ace? Great to see you, my friend, as well. And Laya's coming online. So everyone's here. Okay, so we're gonna raise your virtual hands if you'd like to share. There's a lot of people who are ready to share, and we're gonna do a couple. Wish everybody could go, but look, be bold. Take the spotlight if you dare. I dare you. Raise your digital hand like this. Okay, cool. Epic. All right, so first share is going to be Leah, our team member, because she has something really special that I want to do. And I saw Empresses, Rachel, Katie. I'm just going to go in the order in which it shows up here. And typically we end right at 4 p.m. Pacific time, and I'm super committed to answering everybody's question. And so we're gonna rock it like that. So many exciting shares. Okay, so quick backstory. The reason I have Leah share is so special. A while back, a few months ago now, like was it about a month ago? I don't know, maybe it's 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
2 months ago, Leah's house burned down in the Philippines, and yeah, completely. I mean, it's eradicated. The pictures are crazy. It's devastating. So overnight, Leah and all of her kids and her husband were homeless overnight. And she said, yo, like, this just happened. I'm sorry, I can't like show up for work, or like I need to take care of this. It's like, okay, no, I understand. So immediately, what did we do as a community? We created a GoFundMe. And so I think we raised $1,000 in like no time. And so I want Leah to just share what's happened since then.
Okay, yeah. Just wanna share my biggest win because what Miro mentioned, last June 18, our house was burned. So yeah, everything was devastated, and yeah, we actually stayed in an evacuation center. That's a basketball court. It's raining. That's 2 weeks. So with the help of Miro, with the GoFundMe, we was able to rent a temporary room for 2 months, and then with the donation for the GoFundMe, we were able to rebuild the house slowly. There was a huge donation for $600. I was able to get that money. However, when the time comes that I was able to get that money, my mother-in-law died. So instead of putting that money in the house rebuild, we use it for the funeral service. And now I'm back on track. I've had my last salary with Miro. We're starting to rebuild the house. And my biggest win is, regardless of what happened, I was able to enroll my 5 kids to school. So yeah, that's my biggest win.
Yeah, I'm so happy to hear that, because clearly as a mother and as a parent, you want your children to be taken care of, and she got all of her 5 kids enrolled into school, which is such a huge accomplishment. So
I have 2 college, 3 high schools. I have 1 special child. That's my eldest. he was enrolled in a special education class. 2 is in college and 2 is in high school.
Yay. So just wanted to share that, guys. It's such a beautiful story. Thank you so much. Yay. All right, up next, who's got a share? I see Empress up on the screen. So we'll go Empress, Rachel, we're gonna go left to right. Empress, in 1 minute or less, what is your share from breakouts?
Yes, my share for my breakout is learning from Trent. His quote is serve his way to success, and that's through accountability and testimonials for the clients that he served. That's his success. And it was so clear that I asked him, are you going to Fiji? And he was like, I said, well, you're already at Fiji right now in the mindset. And now we got to apply serve your way to success. And then we were thinking about, can we do a virtual Fiji while y'all at Fiji too?
Love it.
To have the experience. So yeah, so that was one of the greatest things that I learned for is the clarity in our session. And my takeaway was in our meditation is that I'm a decatrillionaire, and I'm grateful that I surpassed my timeline of producing 25 billionaires to become their own trillionaires.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. Big dreams. I'm here for it. It's all welcome here. Now, I don't think there's a lot of places where you can hang out and proclaim the trillionaire goals without people like shrinking or something. I'm like, I'm here for it. Let's fucking go. Anything is possible. I do believe we got our next set of trillionaires coming in this next 10 years because of exponential technology just converging, you know? It's so crazy that we have like exponential technology that, you know, literally every year grows at an exponential rate, but people are still working the same 40, 60-hour weeks to live paycheck to paycheck. Why is that? What the fuck, right? So I think when we're really embracing the power of technology, we can absolutely have that level of success, and we will. Let's fucking go. Awesome. Up next, Rachel, 1 minute or less. What is your share from our group?
I used the opportunity to articulate out loud some of what I've been getting clarity around my ideal life would look like, because as I explained to Jackie, like a lot of what's blossomed is just kind of flowed in naturally, just making the decision to expand, leaving the DA's office, and then letting my talents and stuff take over and just my dreams and doing it. Now it's like, wait, this is actually monetizing. Oh, this is actually taking off. I need to have a place to put it. I'm doing my 2 websites now. Like, and so what do I want my life to look like with all these things fully actualized? So I named some of them. Then Jackie paused and said, you know what? I want you on my podcast. What's funny is she said it right before I got to the point where I have a thriving guest speaking circuit on podcasts. And like,
Oh yeah, let's go.
And then, so if I start with you, Jackie, that'd be great. I have like 21 topics I can talk about. I have a whole list of questions you can ask me. Yes. So I'm glad you suggested that. And then what I learned from her, because then it was her turn and she summed herself up in a really brilliant way. That was a great modeling of, you know, now that I'm fully stepping into these different aspects of me, gardening, the law firm, the singing, the music, finding a way to express that in a way that's not overwhelming for people and doesn't take all of the time that Miro gives us to share. So like, you know, that was a nice lesson to see Jackie sort of model for me. Thank you.
Fuck yeah, let's go. I love that, Rachel, because literally, you know, I can't plan this, right? But like when you set the right intention and get the right people in a room, it's like the synchronicity is happening. You're literally on your manifestation list is like being, you know, surrounded by podcasts, and there goes Jackie, like with the podcast. Let's freaking go. So good. That is available for everybody. I want everybody to find their perfect partnerships, providers, you know, service providers, sometimes the right person added to your team that will just helps you grow. Partners, platforms, the 3 Ps, the 3 magical Ps to exponentially grow. Let's go. Up next, Katie. What's up, Katie?
I am having a very interesting aha moment with Rachel saying that she spoke to Jackie and was invited to talk on a podcast. I spoke with Ace, who happens to have a call with Jackie after this meeting, and also has to have a unicorn horn, and is going to be on my podcast,
Wow.
Adulting Sucks, but it doesn't have to. So there's just a lot of love going around, and I absolutely love it.
So good. Let's go with the unicorns. Let's go. You know, I hit auto assign, so I didn't plan this. Like that just happened. So great. Okay, up next, Marianne.
So while Marianne's finding her mute button, I would just say, in my world, we call this trusting the booking genie. So whoever ends up in a breakout room are the right people to end up in a breakout room.
Mm-hmm.
Love that, Jackie. So Miro. Oh, what a week. So I was paired with Scott, and I just wanted to say that I felt seen. I felt heard. I felt very honored. And he just, he kept asking me questions that really gave me space to explore some things that were in my vision and were there for me. So I just want to tell Scott, thank you. And my wins for this week, I met a new love, life, and business partner. And I'm so excited. And because the pleasure queen has to be in her pleasure all the time, right? You know, you can't be like this here, there, or not having your pleasure. So that happened this week after a theta session. And we blew up almost the house afterwards. Lightning struck, and it was a powerful theta session. And then I met. So life is good. Life is wonderful. Just staying in my pleasure and helping other people to come into theirs. That's
Yes. Wow, what an amazing share, Marianne. Spicy. I like it.
Oh, it's getting spicier and spicier.
I'm
So
super
thank
happy
you.
to, yeah, super happy to see and hear that that story evolve. That's so beautiful. I know it's the ultimate having your partner. So super happy for you. Yay. Who else wants that? Who else wants to call in their partner? Like, that's great. If I hadn't already, I'd do it again. Okay, cool. Awesome. Super happy. I'm beyond stoked. I'm like smiling. So both my cheeks are hurting. So okay. Leah gives me some reminders. One, we got to do a shout out for Jackie for making an incredible donation to Leah's GoFundMe. So thank you so much for doing that. That's very generous of you. Super appreciate that. It was literally our community who raised all of the
Thank
funds,
you.
you know, for her from going to no home to being in a new home and having all her kids enrolled in school. And so thank you guys, all of you, and thank you so much, Jackie.
Thank you so much, guys. I love you.
Mary, can you drop the her GoFundMe in the chat so we can all have access to it?
Dub the what?
Her GoFundMe.
Oh,
link in
Leah,
the chat.
yeah, will you please find the access information for the GoFundMe so we can share it with people?
And then also Trent raised his hand too. I'm watching. I'm virtually screening.
I appreciate you. I haven't forgotten about Trent. I'm noticing the time. One thing I want to share with you guys is, if you haven't yet, if you were interested in joining us for the Fiji experience or being part of this community and stay in this community, continue to manifest, mastermind, create platforms, partnerships, providers together, opening up my calendar for a few of you to chat with me personally to explore what that looks like for you. What is the next step if you're like, hey, I don't know if I qualify to go to Fiji or not? Come talk to me personally one-on-one. We do a 30-minute chat and see what's in alignment for you. If you're like, yo, I just want this and this problem solved. I just want that dream client or that dream stage, or I just want to be staying in this energy, like whatever it is. Maybe you want to do our 5-day immersion where we manifest and you get certified as an energy healer using Theta. And learn how to integrate that in your business so you can double and 10x your business, like a lot of our incredible client testimonials do, like Janie Cole did, like Tommy did, like our freaking superstar clients do. David just graduated from our 5-day immersion, got certified. David Zuber, who's here in the room, and he's been just, maybe you can share your experience. I'll definitely give you the mic and then we'll pass it over to Trent. If you can just share a little bit about your experience doing a 5-day together, maybe what it's done for your energy levels. I think that will be an incredible story for those of you who have not yet noticed that it makes sense to spend, lots of quality time with me. Will you share a few words so that people know what they get into when they, for example, do a certification program with us?
Yeah, it was an incredible experience. Just so much more than I had ever imagined. And I told Miro that was the best education that I've ever had in that period of time. It was just, incredible, and learning the skills that you have and taking advantage of those skills. So it was just a wonderful, incredible experience.
Thank you, David. And I don't take that lightly, because David is an expert. He's got decades of experience as a tax expert, and he's written books that you can see them in the back on how to crush the IRS and like how to live your life essentially tax-free. And he's got all his wisdom. So being acknowledged by these leaders and badasses is still very humbling to me. Thank you so much, David. Beautiful. So Leah just shared the GoFundMe somewhere in the chat. So it's there. Will you also share my clarity calendar for our candidates who want to stay doing this work with us and do it together and amplify?
All right, Miro,
Yes.
elephant in the room.
What's the elephant
Because
in the room?
wherever I go, my tribe follows.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm part of, and you are, and thank you, God, showing up in my world to support me in all of these things. And if my tribe wants to come into this mastermind, do I need a special link for them? Or do I just say, hey, show up and Miro will take care of you? If they want to come to Fiji, do I need a special link for them? Or do I just say, hey, do this, based on the emails I've received? Because I'm going to be in Fiji. And thanks to you, I'm going to be speaking in Fiji.
Yeah.
And for the people who follow me, Miro, that's a big deal.
I get it.
Where am I speaking? I mean, I'm in Hawaii in January. I'm now in Fiji in November. I'm in Miami in September. They want what I have. You are one of the reasons I have what I have. So just some step-by-step, send it out. I recommend sending it out into email, not just to me, but to everybody in this mastermind, so that we know how you want us to invite our tribes to join.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Jackie. I will say for you all, the link to this event is a great first step for new people to meet us. And then some of the time I'll do what I did today, and I'll share my personal calendar so that we can do a one-on-one vibe check and find out what the next step is for people. So you all have received the link to be here, right? You can pass that on to one person. And I trust that, that they pass the vibe check, meaning, I have a fuck yes policy when it comes to the people I allow in my bubble. That means a fuck yes for me to work with them and a fuck yes for them to work with me. And so, we're going to get to know each other, and they're going to find out very quickly if this is the type of energy that's a full body yes for them or not. And they just know. But they don't know that unless they show up and experience our work. And I think this is the best way for people to experience us first, is come here, and then we'll have a chat one-on-one. If that makes sense. Simple, right? That's simple enough. But yeah, I don't do well with cursing is not required. The full yes life, if you desire that. And how I roll, I'm gonna say things like the fuck yes life, God is my CEO, 6 figures is not enough. Those are all statements I came up with to really delineate the people who I want to hang out with and who I hang out more with, so they can self-select and saying, oh, you know what? I don't like that. So they can, hit the red X and go away because those are the things that I'm going to be saying when I'm myself, if that makes sense. So I hope that helps you guys. Is that clear enough? So yeah, please invite people. I love introductions. It's one of the best things you can do, is sharing the people that you trust with me, and we can expand this. My desire for this group is to have 100 committed paid members. This is new, by the way, 100 committed paid members every Monday. Can you imagine? And then 83 additional scholarships that we're giving away. So $83,000 in scholarships we're going to be giving away for Monday Mastermind alone, and then growing from there. So I'm really stoked, really stoked to do this. So yeah, let's come, bring them. Okay, with all that being said, let's hit it over to Trent. I would love to hear your share. And in the meantime, we got the GoFundMe in the chat, the clarity session with me in the chat. And I think those are the only pieces of information you need to know right now. But maybe to make it abundant, here we go, the Monday Mastermind link. If you can think of somebody, or you want to bookmark that link for your own benefit, or when you can think of somebody you believe should be here, then you can just pass that on and let them know they can join as your guest for free for the first time. Okay. Beautiful. All right, up next, Trent. What is your share, my friend?
I just wanted to echo what Empress was saying. You know, in our conversation, it was awesome. I was just saying that I needed that meditation. The rains came in just about the time that the meditation started, and I just needed to be settled in, and that all that helped, you know, get me to a place. There's been a lot going on the last few days with me. I was just like to settle all that shit in. Felt kind of good. But no, we were talking about the Fiji stuff and the serving the ways to success, and you know, the multimillionaires, and you know, Empress on her way. I'm on my way. We're all on our way. You know, all that stuff. So
yes, in fact,
she said.
We
always
are
amazing, Empress. Always amazing.
Always amazing, Empress. Yes, we are on our way, and we're already there at the same time.
Definitely.
You are already the right person, and you get to put yourself in the right position. That's a mic drop.
Excellent download, Miro.
That's a mic drop right there, isn't it? You're already the right person. Put yourself in the right position. I want to expand on that, because how many times do we think we got to get the confidence first, right? Got to be prepared first, got to be ready first, get the funnels right, get the authority. I literally hear people say this. They want to have a $20,000 coaching program, but they don't have enough authority yet, or not enough blah, blah, blah yet, or need more blah, blah, blah. It's all made up. It's all made up. Here's, you know, this is interesting. I thought about this. There's two ways to think about authority, okay? Do you guys all know what I'm talking about when I say authority? This kind of interesting effect that, you know, when you went to college, maybe you've seen this too. There was this kid in the beginning in freshman year who was totally like the nerdy guy, the weird person, and it was not cool, right? But then he started hosting parties. People came to his house, and by senior year, he was the cool kid on the block. And everybody's like, oh yeah, go to his house. He's the cool guy. It's because he's hosting parties. So the party effect, when you invite people to come to your party, for some reason, subconsciously, automatically, you level up to be the guy, right? Or the girl, in you guys' case. So that's this authority effect. And there's two components that are happening. There's the authority, meaning the real estate that we take up in somebody's mind, okay? There's the real estate that we're taking up in someone's mind. And there's like this invisible ladder that we have, where some people, we put them up here, some people we put them down there. This is like real estate, like Monopoly board, right? You have the, you know, the expensive street right at the end with the blue dot. I don't remember what it's called. You guys know what I'm talking about? And then you have this cheap one over there, and it's about
whoa. You're dissing Park Place and Broadway here.
That's it. Park Place and Broadway. I learned this in Germany, okay? So sometimes my translator is not as quick. Park Place and Broadway. Thank you so much. So you have that, right? And then you have that little brown street. What do you call the brown streets? Do you know those too, Jackie? I'm gonna be impressed. Bonus points.
You know, I'm going to defer because my kids would know. And what I will tell you is I made more money playing Monopoly, buying what was first off the block from the Ghost Space, rather than trying to buy Park Place and Broadway. Because I bought those first ones and put hotels and then double hotels. And then it was about building on what I already knew how to do.
There's codes in that as well. I love that. That's a whole TED Talk right there. By the way, check out Jackie's TED Talk. She has an actual TED Talk, and it's absolutely life-changing. No, like there's a lot of life-changing talks. Her shit's actually life-changing, like life-saving, like legitimately. Check her out. It's worth it. You're gonna love that. There's the link, Katie, to the rescue. Love that. But I had a point to the real estate. So stay with me, friends. I'm gonna do some hot seat coaching in a moment. The real estate is it's a space, the Park Place, right, that we're taking up in somebody's mind. Now you can have a big billboard of you, you know, on Hollywood to let people know that you exist and create your authority that way, or a Super Bowl commercial, okay, and take up real estate that way, right? But here's the thing, our day-to-day interactions, what about the real estate that you take up in somebody's mind by the way you're showing up when you present yourself? If you're showing up like, oh, I'm just little me, well, clearly, no matter how many billboards you have, it's not going to change. You can create the authority inside first. You're already the right person. Just put yourself in the right position and start asking for what you actually want. Ask and you shall receive. I know Jackie has an incredible coaching program and she's teaching this work and has done for decades. That's what we've done as well at Manifest X, where we're integrating the inner work and the money game, the sales and the strategies. We helped so many people raise their prices double and 10x. It's insane. And most people don't believe me when I tell them you can charge literally 10 times more than what you're charging right now. And Jackie knows. I know you have your hand up.
All right, Miro, I just want to share. One of my coaching students in my certification program, I'm participating in their healing modality. And today they're like telling me, okay, everybody just record this. You ready? Jackie, I really want to work with you. I think I can help you get what you want. And I charge $6,000 to work with 3 months. That's my 3-month program. And I think the 3-month program is right for you. And you can pay it in $2,000 a month. What do you think? It was all I could do not to bust out laughing, because that's the script I give my coaches. They have to put a period there and shut up and let other people digest what they're saying. And for her to say that to me, and when I said, that was wonderful, you did a great job, she said, I've been practicing for the last 3 days.
Yep. Beautiful. Nice.
Guys, we really don't believe that we're worth it. And when we can challenge that, and Miro, you have these beautiful systems that help people on a subconscious level challenge that. On a cognitive level, that's what I do. The reality is, cash will flow, not just to you, but more importantly, to your clients, to the people you're helping. Because when cash flows to them, you can change the world. If it's only about cash flow to me, that's not going to do much except for me. But when it's cash flow to the people I'm helping, the world changes. Yeah.
That's
Thank
it.
you.
That's it. And I want you to guys take notes, because what Jackie just shared has so many codes for you. And bring it back to the real estate metaphor. When you're able to be so present and certain and confident, and you ask for the sale and you tell them the price that was once uncomfortable for you, but you're practicing enough and you're willing to put a full stop at the end. The authority and the real estate that you take up in that person's mind, is that going to be Baltic Avenue or Park Place? Just practice your certainty, your authority in your communication, the way you carry yourself, in your tonality, and say the price, say what you're going to give them, what you're requesting. Full stop, shut up, and let magic happen. You completely release the attachment. Completely release the attachment. It's like, I don't need to work with you, and I would love to, and here's why. That's it. That's when the magic happens. And then what you start doing is, when you release the attachment, you're going to start making more offers, because you're not attached to any of one of them. And the more offers you make, guess what? The more offers you make, guess what happens? The more you get paid. I joined a $55,000 mastermind, and literally the first thing is what my mentor Myron at the time, Myron Golden, massive shout out, Stage Selling Secrets. It was a game changer. What the first thing he taught me is, Mira, what I want you to do is take the amount of offers you made last year, okay, and make them in this next month. And take the amount of offers that you normally make in a month and do them in a week. And then I want you to take the offers that you normally do in a week and do them in one day. And I'm thinking, shoot, how do I do that? Well, I had to get creative. When you are, this is why I love this, virtual, one-to-many, the stage. Because while other people are having one conversation at a time, making one offer at a time, you know, I'm having 20, 30 conversations at the same time. And right now we got Zoom. You don't have to travel. You don't have to travel to Miami or Fiji to go make that happen. The internet is in the palm of your hands. The stage is in the palm of your hands. The audience is already here. And you are already the right person to put yourself in the right position and ask, would you like some help with that? Here's some questions that can help you get paid on every call. Y'all want to hear some questions that are going to be game changer? Some of the questions that I've asked that help me get paid anywhere between $5,000 paydays, $50,000 paydays, $155,000 weeks, right? All culminated in one payday event. Here's some of the questions. Y'all ready for the questions? The 7-figure sales questions? Biggest one that you guys are not asking enough is, what is your single biggest challenge right now? What is your single biggest challenge right now? I used to ask, what's your biggest challenge right now? And that's a great one. That's a great question. What's your single biggest challenge right now? Now, that's an amazing question. It forces your mind to go into, okay, here's the one thing that's most important to me right now. Well, if you're a fitness, Godwin right here is a fitness expert. What's your single biggest challenge right now when it comes to your health and fitness? And shut the fuck up. Forgive my language. I'm not apologizing, but yeah, you know, shut the fuck up. Jackie, forgive me, and I'm gonna say shit like, shut the fuck up, okay? With so much love. I have so much respect for you, and this is how I communicate. I don't want to change myself today. I love you. What is your single biggest challenge right now when it comes to my area of expertise? Practice saying that in the mirror. Practice saying that when you're talking to your friend. Practice saying that at a Starbucks. Practice saying that on your next connection call. And I ask my friends that. It's of great service. It's very kind when you ask people what their single biggest challenge is in your area of expertise. Guess what? Because anything they say next, you're going to know that you can help them a lot. You're going to be like, oh shit, that's my juice. That's my jammy jam. Here's another great question. Would you like some help with that? Would you like some help with that? And some of you guys get stuck in a friend zone, right? It's like, oh yeah, I love your friends. Cool. Would you like professional help with proven results and systems, or friendly advice? Friendly advice. Well, I think you should hire somebody who can help you professionally, because the challenges that you shared with me, they go way beyond friendly advice, my friend. And I'm telling you that as a friend. You don't have to hire me, and you need to find somebody you trust that can actually help you with this. Do you see the magic in that? That was releasing attachment and saying, you don't need to do it with me. Who needed that? Anybody else? I'm a friendly guy. I get Don is like waving everywhere. Love it. I knew it was for somebody here. Friendly advice, guys. I've been stuck in a friend zone for years, and I'm helping everybody, and I didn't get paid. Okay, I'm gonna give you one last question, because I know I can give you tons, but I'm gonna give you one last question that's helped me get paid on every call. Because sometimes, especially as we have premium offers, I'm a big believer in having a premium offer with $1,000 burger, like an offer that excites you, that juices you up, that nourishes you, and allows your client to step into a level of challenge that they're really going to get results. Okay. And, you know, to Jackie's point earlier, if you're betting on Park Place, on the last expensive street on Monopoly, you're leaving all of the $100, you know, you want the $10,000 payday, but you're leaving all the $100s and $500 and $1,000 along the way, right? It's going to be real hard. It's going to be a hard journey. You can't do it, and it takes a lot of endurance, resilience, and mindset. And while you can do that, and I believe in you, why not make it easier on yourself? Why not make it easier on yourself? And here's what I said. You want to have a product suite. You want to start with your biggest one, your $1,000 burger. your juiciest, amazing, most exciting experience. You want to start with that. And when you find that, okay, look, maybe this person is not the right fit for that, you can gauge their level of play, the level of play that they're ready to play at. Here's the one question that's really helped me. Cool. Look, I know $50,000 is not in the cards for you right now. Not a problem. You know, it's just a matter of timing. Everybody will, you know, when they're committing themselves to grow, it's like a flower garden. You know, everybody blooms at a different time, but everybody does. People don't have the money until they do, right? Then you can ask this: what is the most you could put down today? If they're saying they want to help and they are committed, what is the most you could put down today? And I just had this conversation with a new member, and she's waving. Is it okay if I share, Dawn? It's so great. This is a real conversation Dawn and I had. She's qualifying for our Abundance Accelerator, which is our 90-day program, and it's $10,000, right? It's not cheap. It's amazing, and it's worth it. You know, people have sales records. They make 5-figure paydays. And so much more. They're living the fuck yes life as a result, and travel with us. And it's really changing the trajectory of your life. And I believe in it. And so instead of lowering the prices or offering discounts, I'm just gauging like where are we at? What can we do right now? And I asked, what's the most we can put, you can put down today? She said, I have $1,000 right now. Amazing. Tell her what $1,000 gives you is a year-long access to Monday Mastermind. And guess what? At the same time, you can work towards that 90-day program, and I believe you can do that too. You get to have both, right? So there's nothing to lose. And now Dawn joined, and she'll be with us for a year. Isn't that amazing? What a missed opportunity would have been if I hadn't asked that. It's very kind of you to ask, what is the most you could put down today? Because who's tired of following up with people later on down the line and they don't know, you know what I mean? It's exhausting. So why not offer something where it's like, it's almost like pay what you can. You can meet them where they're at now so they can get the support that they need and can work on the next level that you have available for them as well. Isn't that great? So they can stair step it in. Boom, 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 like stair steps. And don't ever disqualify your ideal clients by saying, oh, I know you can't afford this, so I'm going to give you that. That's not kind. It's just not. You want to hold the vision that everyone can, everyone deserves this, and that they have the ability to do this. They can have everything they want. They can have everything they want right now. And if you're not patient enough, you believe in yourself enough, and you stay in aligned action, you can do this. Especially like this, God does the work. Like literally people get into this container and magic happen. Y'all have seen it. Okay, I got some hands up. Let's do some laser coaching around this. This is literally big part of, super big part of our Abundance Accelerator is sales coaching, enrollment with confidence. Okay, I'm seeing hands up. Will you please use your digital hands? We're gonna do a little Q&A and some laser coaching. Katie wrote these questions down. What is your single big, is this what Rachel, your question was? About what were the questions? Nope, you have something else? Okay.
Yeah, I got booted out.
Go ahead, Rachel, please ask your question so we can hear it.
Thank you. Yeah, I got booted out right when you were saying the initial third question. I got the sub question on what you can put down today, but I missed number 3 before that.
Mm-hmm. So we had, what is your single biggest challenge right now when it comes to my area of expertise, right? That way you laser them into, not talking about any challenge, but like the one that you could actually help them with. Then would you like some help with that? And obviously there's some questions in the first, I have them expand on it. Or what's your biggest challenge? Cool, tell me more. How long has that been going on? What have you tried that has not worked? What have you tried that has worked in the past? You can expand that, but you want to get crystal clear on what's actually going on. It's just an honest conversation on what's really going on. That's what it is. Would you like some help with that? It's a simple yes or no question. And would you like friendly advice or professional help? This question is for, to avoid getting stuck in a friend zone. And when you say professional help, you can say things like, do you want to use proven systems for guaranteed results or friendly advice? No, who doesn't want guaranteed results? Right? That's why we teach having a transformational system. If it's based on systems, it's going to be repeatable. And I know Jackie's all about that. She's about to jump out of her chair. We got you in a second. And the last question is, what is the most you can put down today? Or the most you could put down today. It's no pressure, just as a suggestion. And then you can work with them. It's cool. Well, either that can be a deposit for the plan, for the program, or it can be like, what, for this amount of money, you can get this product or this program in full, and just meet them where they're at. Cool. Is that helpful? Does that make sense, you guys? Is that like super valuable? I feel like you guys are going to go out there and just make it rain with this information. Who's actually planning on implementing some of this today? Just like raise your hand. You have physical hand. Okay, I like it. I like it. Okay, I see Jackie's hands up, and then Marianne. Let's do this.
Miro, there are some different ways I could riff off of what you say. So I just want to say, what I put in the chat, JackieSimmons.com, the top button of that, has come out of me getting out of my own way and letting the people who really want to work with me, and they won't reach out to me because they don't think that it's okay to reach out to me if they're not paying me. It's called the unprogram. You guys copy it. I copied it from someone else, and they said, Jackie, please copy it from me because I stole it from someone else. So the copy on this page actually answers the frequently asked questions in their brain. And it was one of the best examples of copy I have ever seen. So if you're just looking for how to write good copy, go to the top button of this, because it just was brilliantly written, and I have no idea who wrote it, because my guy Michael borrowed it from somebody else who borrowed it from somebody else. And if I have my way, Michael Whitehouse will be in Fiji with us. So that was my point, is like, hey guys, you don't have to reinvent the wheel, just get permission to repurpose.
That's
Everybody
it.
needs.
Yeah, you got it. Thank you, Jackie. You're amazing. And I know if I let you, you're going to take over the whole show. So
just because I ran summits where I did 24 hours of content in 2 days, why would you think I could take over the...
And I see, the thing is, I also really enjoy hearing from you. It's amazing. And so let's give Marianne a chance to share too. Shall we, Jackie? What's up, Marianne?
Wow. I am so glad. I was going to go out and I said, no, that little ding came and it was like, oh, heck no, there's going to be rich. And you were right. You called it. You said it's going to be an epic night, or it's going to be, I don't know what the word you used, but Lionsgate. I just feel like, I don't know about you all, but I just feel like, ooh, because what I've been needing and what I've been wanting, because Miro, I love you dearly, but you talk very fast. And I love that about you. And it's like, but I should already know all these things. And it's, so what I've gotten tonight by those questions right there is just a little framework that will be so transformative for me to ask people. And thank you, Jackie, for your script. And this has been a great night, a super night. So thank you so much, Miro, and everyone, and Jackie, and all your shares. And much love to you all.
Yay, thank you so much. We're about to close, guys, and as you're sharing that, Marianne, I want to love on you all some more, especially with the questions, the exactly what to say to create 5-figure paydays type of questions. Okay, who's available for more of this type of content? Okay, here's what I want to do. Literally our 90-day Abundance Accelerator, this is what we dive into really, really deep, and we personalize it for you so that you have a framework, a script, and a way of being that makes it easy and effortless for you to make more and more offers faster and faster to more and more people, to serve more of your offers, sell out your coaching programs, launch your retreats, sell out your programs, and re-magnetize your dream clients. And so I'm beyond stoked to offer this to you. And what we're going to do next time, as I'm finding my right players who are going to be playing with us in this next 90-day sprint, that we're creating is I'm going to give you the exact scripts that we use to book those calls. I learned this from one of my many mentors, and it's a 2-step process. It's literally one question that has like a 98% response rate. It's one question has a 98% response rate when you send it to somebody. And then the second question, it's the direct ask. It says exactly what you're inviting them to do. It's very clear. It's about a paid program, and it's just asking if they're interested to hop on a call with you about the paid program or not. And it does it in a way that makes the person feel amazing about themselves. And it makes it not only an easy yes for them to respond to the question, but also makes them feel stupid saying no, saying no to it. That's how great of an offer it is. It's just like, would you like to talk about this? And I'm going to share with you in detail how you can implement this. We're going to brainstorm it. Well, I'm going to have you so ready that on the call in real time, you can implement this and literally book calls in real time. Some of you are going to be sending those messages and say, I just booked an aligned sales call just now. That's what's going to happen. Cool. So if you would like to be part of it, or if you know somebody who would like to be part of it, join us for the next episode of this conversation. We're going to be hosting this. There's a couple of options. Actually, I haven't decided. This is my honest transparency. Okay. Sometimes things come through in real time, exactly what's needed next, and then I get to create the plan while I'm building it. So my original intent was for the launch on August 11. That's only in 3 days. Okay. But I want everybody to have a chance to get their stuff in order to join us. So what I would like I'm going to give you all more time to show up and to invite someone for next Monday. Okay. So on Monday, we're going to have our on-demand sales call, sales immersion workshop next Monday. And truth be told, I'm going to invite some of you between now and next Monday to dive deeper into doing this work together in our 90-day sprint container, or whatever makes sense for you. But if you want to be part of that, where we're diving deep into heart-centered sales training, magnetic marketing, and just really up-leveling your frequency and your network, don't miss next Monday. Bring your friend. We have I won't say the number because that's a one-on-one conversation, but we have generous referral bonuses. And we're going to ask them in our application form, who can we thank for for bringing you into our community? And when your name is mentioned there, that's how we know who to thank, if that makes sense. And that means we pay generous referral bonuses. And so that way, everybody here can afford it, can be part of it. And that's how we're going to jam. So next Monday, what date is that? It's the 16th. We're going to do this. You already set your intentions today to create your dream life. So only join if doing this work together is in alignment with you actually living your dream. If it feels like a distraction, don't join us, okay? If this helps you get what you want faster, please be part of this. Yes or yes? Is that clear? What questions do y'all have before we shut it down for today? Because I'm so stoked for you to do the sales immersion with us, and there's not enough time to do it now. I could jam with you all day, but yeah, we will continue the conversation and dive deeper and deeper. Okay, thank you guys. This has been magnetic. Let's go ahead and unmute and just share your gratitude for each other and just your vibration as you amplify your intentions going into this new week and celebrate new wins next week.
Thank you all. Nice seeing
Thank you, Mira.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody's
everybody.
business and all their
Thank you.
Thanks.
You.
Thank you.